Welcome to Survivor Stories, animals that live through impossible odds. From the heart of the wilderness, where life hangs by a delicate thread, we bring you heartwarming tales of resilience and survival in the animal kingdom. Today, we journey into the extraordinary, uncovering stories of creatures who have stared into the face of adversity and emerged against all odds triumphant. This is the story of a bond unbreakable, unwavering, defying distance and hardship. Imagine, if you will, a dog separated from his loving family, lost, disoriented, hundreds of miles from home. His name is Max, and this is his incredible journey. We first meet Max in a bustling city, a far cry from the quiet countryside he calls home. Lost and confused, he wanders, searching for a familiar scent, a friendly face. Days turn into nights. Max scavenges for scraps, braving the unfamiliar streets, the constant din of city life, a jarring contrast to the gentle sounds of his beloved countryside. Yet he never gives up hope. Driven by an invisible force, the unbreakable bond with his family, Max journeys on. He relies on his keen senses, his unwavering loyalty, following the faintest whisper of a familiar scent. Through bustling towns and across vast plains, Max's determination never falters. He travels for weeks, guided by instinct, his heart yearning for home. His journey is fraught with peril, each day a test of his endurance. He faces hunger, exhaustion, the constant threat of danger. But Max presses on, his every thought, every action directed towards home. Then, one cool morning, after weeks of relentless travel, a familiar scent reaches his keen nose. It's the scent of his family's farm, a beacon of hope in a world that had grown cold. With renewed vigor, Max races towards that comforting aroma. He bursts through a hedge, and there, as if in a dream, is his family home. His tail wags with a joy so profound it seems impossible to contain. His family, who had never given up hope, rushes to him, tears of joy streaming down their faces. Their reunion is a testament to the unwavering loyalty and love that can exist between a dog and his human family. Max, against all odds, had found his way home. Our next story takes us to the skies, to the world of a creature who embodies the spirit of resilience. This is the tale of a bird, a magnificent hawk who faced a life with unwavering determination. We meet our cool spirit soaring above his form, his command scanning the world below. He is the epitome of power, thinking in the skies. He begins to exercise his ingenuity, painstakingly pushing through the pain, each step a testament to his indomitable spirit. They return to Spirit, the hawk who refused to give up, is once again the master of his domain. Chapter 3. Our journey today takes us to the vast expanse of the ocean, to a world teeming with life, where we encounter a creature of remarkable intelligence and grace. This is the story of a dolphin ensnared by the perils of human activity, yet given a second chance at life thanks to the compassion of strangers. We meet our dolphin, whom we'll call Echo, caught in a discarded fishing net, a tangled web of ropes constricting his movements, stealing his breath. Panic surges through him, his powerful body struggling in vain against the relentless grip of the net. He fights for hours, his struggles growing weaker, hope dwindling with each passing moment. Just when the darkness threatens to engulf him, a group of marine biologists on a research expedition spots the struggling dolphin. They immediately recognize the gravity of the situation and spring into action, their training kicking in, their hearts pounding with a shared sense of urgency. They carefully approach Echo, their voices calming, their movements measured, conveying a message of hope to the terrified creature. They work tirelessly, their hands moving with practiced skill, carefully cutting away the suffocating net, strand by strand. With each cut of the rope, Echo feels a surge of hope. He looks at his rescuers with eyes that seem to express gratitude, understanding. Finally, after what seems like an eternity, the last strand of the net is severed. Echo is free. He surfaces with a triumphant splash, taking a deep, life-giving breath of fresh air. But his ordeal has taken a toll. He is weak, wounded, his body bearing the marks of his struggle. The biologists know they can't leave him in this state. They gently guide him towards their research vessel, a daunting task, yet one they are determined to accomplish. Echo seems to sense their good intentions. He allows them to guide him, his movements trusting, his spirit unbroken. On board the vessel, Echo receives immediate medical attention. The biologists work tirelessly, tending to his wounds, providing nourishment, their every action fueled by compassion. Days turn into nights as Echo slowly regains his strength. His eyes, filled with gratitude, follow his rescuer's every move. The bond between them, forged in a crucible of danger and compassion, deepens with each passing day. Then the moment they've all been waiting for arrives. Echo, fully recovered, his spirit unbroken, is ready to return to the ocean. As he slips back into the water, a sense of joy fills the air. His dorsal fin slices through the waves, a symbol of resilience, a testament to the power of compassion. Chapter 4. Our next story transports us to the heart of the African savannah, a land of breathtaking beauty and harsh realities. Here, amidst the vast plains and acacia trees, we witness the unyielding spirit of a young elephant who defies the odds to find his place in a world turned upside down. We meet our young elephant, whom we'll call Tembo, still small, his trunk barely reaching past his knees, his eyes filled with the innocence of youth. He walks beside his mother, her towering presence a source of comfort and protection, her gentle rumbles a lullaby in the vast wilderness. But tragedy strikes, swift and brutal. A flash of teeth, a cloud of dust, and Tembo's world is shattered. A pride of lions driven by hunger attacks the elephant herd. Tembo watches in horror as his mother, his protector, falls, her lifeblood staining the parched earth. He is alone, orphaned, adrift in a world that suddenly seems vast and unforgiving. The other elephants, traumatized, scattered by the attack, are nowhere to be seen. Tembo wanders the savannah, his tiny trunk held high, trumpeting his distress, his calls echoing unanswered in the vast emptiness. Days turn into nights. Tembo, weak from hunger and thirst, stumbles through the savannah. He encounters other animals, but they offer no solace, no comfort. He is a lost soul, his tiny heart burdened with grief. Just when his hope begins to dwindle, a distant sound reaches his ears. It's the rumble of elephants, a chorus of deep voices that stir a flicker of hope within him. He follows the sound, his heart pounding with anticipation. He approaches cautiously, his trunk testing the air for familiar scents. He sees them, a small herd of elephants, their majestic forms silhouetted against the setting sun. He hesitates, fear warring with hope. Can he approach them? Will they accept him? He gathers his courage and trumpets softly, his voice filled with a mixture of fear and longing. To his relief, the elephants respond. They turn towards him, their ears spread wide, their trunks raised in curiosity. One by one, they approach Tembo, their gentle eyes examining him, their rumbles soft and reassuring. They sense his loss, his vulnerability, and a wave of compassion washes over them. They welcome him into their midst, a chorus of rumbles signaling his acceptance. A wise old matriarch, her eyes filled with ancient wisdom, gently touches Tembo with her trunk as if to say, "You are safe now, little one. We are your family now." Tembo leans against her, his tiny body trembling with relief. He has found a new family, a new beginning, his spirit, like the mighty baobab tree, unbroken. Chapter 5. Our final story takes us back to the familiar world of humans, to a city teeming with life, where we witness the extraordinary resilience of a creature often underestimated, a creature who proves that even in the most dire of circumstances, hope can endure. This is the story of a cat, a ginger tabby with emerald green eyes, whom we'll call Rusty. We meet Rusty where he calls home, a cozy apartment overlooking a bustling city street. He's the epitome of feline contentment, lounging on windowsills, chasing sunbeams, his purrs a symphony of contentment. But one fateful night, disaster struck. An earthquake tremors through the city, shaking its foundations. Buildings crumble, streets crack, and panic grips the city. Rusty's world is thrown into chaos as his apartment building collapses, trapping him amidst the rubble. He finds himself in a dark, confined space, the air thick with dust, the stench of decay filling his nostrils. Fear claws at him, but his inherent feline resilience makes him. He huddles in a small pocket of space, his heart pounding, his ears pricked, listening for any sign of life. Days turn into nights. Rusty endures the darkness, the hunger, the thirst, clinging to life with unwavering tenacity. He grooms himself meticulously, a small act of defiance in the face of despair, a testament to his belief in survival. Above ground, the rescue operations search for his platoon of the snow dogs going through the rubble, the horse going down the the odds of finding he refused to give up. One day, a faint meow pierces the silence. A rescue worker, his senses heightened by years of experience, hears the sound. He calls out, his voice a beacon of hope in the darkness. The meow comes again, this time stronger, more insistent. The rescue team springs into action, their movements fueled by renewed hope. They carefully remove debris, their hearts pounding with anticipation. And then they see him. Rusty, his ginger fur matted with dust, his eyes shining with defiance, emerges from the rubble. He's weak, dehydrated, his body a testament to his ordeal. But he's alive. The rescue team erupts in cheers, their joy palpable, their spirits lifted by this small miracle. Rusty is rushed to a veterinary hospital, his tiny body cradled with care. He's treated for his injuries, his hunger satiated, his thirst quenched. He laps up the attention, his purrs echoing through the hospital ward, a symphony of gratitude. Rusty's story, a testament to the extraordinary resilience of animals, captures the hearts of the city. He becomes a symbol of hope, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, life can find a way. Rusty, the cat who cheated death, returns to his family, his 9 lives, it seems, extended by the unwavering will to survive and the compassion of those who refuse to give up hope. These incredible stories remind us of the resilience and determination found in the animal kingdom. From a dog's unwavering loyalty to a bird's courageous flight, from a dolphin's second chance at life to an elephant's enduring spirit, these animals have shown us the extraordinary power of survival. Thank you for watching Survivor Stories: Animals That Lived Through Impossible Odds. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more amazing tales of survival.